It's very important to have representation up in Harrisburg, because if you don't have representation in the state committee, when it comes to endorsing candidates for the Democratic Party, we have a lot of influence as far as who we're going to be voting for as far as the party endorsement. And it's very important to participate in this. I want to thank everybody for showing up, and I want to also thank my public officials that came.
Our numbers are growing throughout the state. I'm the mayor of Fountain Hill, Pennsylvania. It's a small borough geographically located between Allentown and Bethlehem. It is not a Latino area. It's 74% Anglo, but I've won re-election twice and contested elections there because I've worked in the community and the people know me. And I think that's what we need to do. Yes, we have a growing number of Latinos throughout the state, and that's very, very good. But we have cities like Allentown where the population is 60% Latino, and they can't elect a state representative in their own district. And that's because we don't do enough as the leaders to get them to come out and vote. So this isn't about me, and I'm sure the other elected officials that are here tonight will say the same thing. It's not about us. It's about the people we serve. It's about the community that we serve. And we need to do more. Hold us accountable. Hold us accountable.
I'm so happy to see it. We already made 1 year, and we're already making a difference. We're starting organizations among other counties and cities of Latino organizations. We're getting a lot of people registered. I'm sure we got over 500 people registered in the last couple months with the combined campaign. We gotta, as a community, gotta realize that we have a lot of power in Pennsylvania, but we gotta start using our power by getting out there and vote for the right candidates and supporting our Latino candidates. If you see a Latino candidate, most likely you should be out there supporting them because they worked hard to get where they are, because it's not easy to get on the ballot. Please get your friends registered, your family registered, get out and vote. We want more people to join your state committee, your local committee. We have to show them that they need to take us serious and that we're here and we have the power. If we didn't, I always say if Latinos in Pennsylvania or African Americans in Pennsylvania, which I'm both, stay home, we lose every statewide race in Pennsylvania. Well, we're not going to make that happen. On November 8th is the next election. And I was also glad to see that most of the candidates that we endorsed this year have made it past the primary and are going to be on your ballots on November 8th, so make sure you vote for them.
I think, and I'll say this, some of the things that have been said about the Latino community by Donald Trump and other Republicans are despicable. And if we don't turn out big numbers in the face of out and out bigotry and discrimination, everybody will think it's okay to do it. We have to be able to send a message. And it's important. The challenges that the Latino community is facing today are not that different in many parts of the state than what African Americans in Philadelphia were facing when I was a kid. People don't, you have the other party running against you, and you don't always get enough support in your own party in terms of organizing people as loyal as you've been. And so it's important.
Well, first of all, congratulations to the Latino Caucus. It's so long overdue. It was about time. But the problem is this. We Latinos take everything for granted. We're letting people dictate to us what candidate we vote for, which one we choose, and for whatever reason. Look what's happening in Puerto Rico today, okay? They decided to stay home and not vote because they were mad at all the politicians. Look what they're stuck with, okay? Now the fight's on us here in the United States, trying to help Puerto Rico. For those that don't know what's going on in Puerto Rico, is that we're going to get a board, a financial board. Now, I don't have a problem with the financial board, but if the financial board is coming in, is to take care of the financial means of Puerto Rico, not govern the island. You have elected officials that got elected by the people, and you have the minimum wage. They want to give everyone under the age of 25 to make $4.25 the minimum wage that they make. You know, Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory to the United States. No other makes under that except a sweatshop. Okay? So how do you expect our people, and then it gets better because they don't have the right to do overtime. Okay? They're more of a problem to Puerto Rico, but you know what? We let them do that to us. Okay? All we wanted was for them to let us do Chapter 9. They removed it. But when you don't have Latinos that stand up and you want to keep everybody happy, this is the end result. Okay?
I'm out in the 6th district, which is the Philadelphia suburbs, which includes Chester County, Montgomery County, Berks, and Lebanon. Lebanon City is actually in the district. So we have a large and growing Latino caucus that's there, and we can use your help to make sure that we get out the vote, because I can't do this alone. I think the Latino vote is going to be critical to us taking on a first-term Congressman, Ryan Costello. So I've been a longtime supporter of the Latino cause and the efforts. I've had some great soldiers that were very loyal to this nation, and I am dedicated. I want to give back to them and to you and to all of us. And I thank you for the endorsement early, and happy birthday to the Latino Caucus.
One, I want to thank you. Thank you for this opportunity to come speak. The bottom line is, and I thought the representative laid it out, it starts within the community, the Latino community, the African American community, and the bottom up. At the end of the day, to win this election, it's about people voting. And the way you're going to make a difference, you got to get out. We cannot take anybody for granted. If we want to make a difference, it is in your hands. Nobody can get elected. Nobody can get in the White House. Nobody can get in the United States Congress. It's in your hands. You have the ability to hire or fire. Let me repeat that. You have the ability to hire or fire. So don't take anything for granted. And the bottom line is, it's free to vote. It's free to vote. At the end of the day, it's about making a change. Want to make a change in schools, education, jobs. The issue I'm mostly working on is the issue about jobs.
One of the things that's most important for us as Latinos is to be able to come together and to work together, because it is through our efforts, through our working together, that we end up going places. When I was first elected 12 years ago, I made history. Yo fui la primera hispana, hombre o mujer, que fue elegida a la Junta de Freeholders. Now, what is a freeholder? I know that that's something that's new for you guys here. Freeholder is actually an elected official at the county level. There are 7 freeholders in Camden County. I am one of them. I am the first Hispanic ever elected to that position, and I am grateful for it. But the only reason that was made possible in my community was because of all of the Hispanic leadership that was in place, that was fighting to make sure that we had the representation, not just at the local level, but at the higher ranks, so that we could have representation both council, we could have at the local municipal level, at the county level, and at the state level. We have to come together for that, because the truth is, as a community, the only people who truly understand our culture, our traditions, our values, are the people who live within that community, who exist within that community. But it is valuable, it is powerful, because we are the largest minority group in the entire United States. We form a large portion of the economic community, contributing community. That's who we are. So we need to make sure that the policies that are being put in place by individuals that understand our culture, our needs, and what is important to us. And that will only happen if we all come together as a team, work together for a common cause, and make sure that we elect people who are going to represent us. And very honestly, this particular presidential election, I'm going to speak to the presidential election, not locally, it's very important. It's very important because we have a candidate who is definitely pro-Latinos, and we have a candidate who wants to build walls, and wants to kick out people, and wants to tell people, get out of here. So it's extremely important that we get people informed, because there's a lot of people talking nonsense out there. There's a lot of anti-government going on out there. And the reason there's a lot of anti-government going out there is because there's a lot of negativity being shared. It's up to you to stand up and educate the people so that they understand that we're better off having a person who will support our needs and our cause, and not somebody who wants to build walls and kick people out of this country.